Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday. Happy New Year's. You guys, it's 2022 and the very first video on my channel this year is going to be my weekly home fragrance roundup, which is a video that I love to do every single week. I basically take all of the candles that I was burning and wax melts that I was melting and just do some updates, kind of share some initial thoughts, or if I am near the end of a candle that I've already done a review of, it's an opportunity for me to update, just, you know, letting you guys know how things are going in the home fragrance department here at the Casa de Melanie. Yeah, so I'm really excited to continue this series in 2022, and I hope that you guys are along for the ride. I have a feeling that this year is going to be awesome for home fragrance. I'm so excited for this year. I am one of those people that gets really excited about the start of the new year. I think it's an opportunity to reevaluate, reassess, make goals, just think about things that you want to do in the coming year. And obviously you can do that. I mean, you can do that next Tuesday if you want to. Like, you don't need the start of the year to set goals and reevaluate. But I think for me, it's kind of a tradition to do that. I've just done it as long as I can possibly. I can remember being a teenager and like writing out, being in high school, such a dork. Ugh, I was such a dork. I would write out my goals like in my little notebooks every single year. You know, back then it was things like dye my hair black or talk to a boy. Like, those were the things I had goals for back then. This year, I don't know. I don't know that I want to share my goals. I kind of feel like it's a good thing to sort of keep within yourself, because that way, if you fail or just kind of like peace out on a certain goal, no one's gonna hold you accountable. So I'm gonna keep those goals to myself. But I do actually try my hardest to achieve most of the goals that I set out for myself, and I try to make them really realistic. That's the one thing that I've learned, is make your goals realistic and attainable. Otherwise, you're just setting yourself up for failure. Anyway, there is your motivational speech for the start of the new year. You guys, let's get into the candles and the wax melts. I will do candles first, and then my wax melts second. I will put a timestamp in the description box down below, because I realize there are some people that are just here for Scentsy content, and I usually save that for the latter part of the video, and they don't want to watch any candle stuff. So I will start putting a timestamp in the description box just for the wax melt portion of things for those that are not burners, and hopefully that's helpful, and hopefully I will remember to do that every Saturday. Okay, let's get into it, you guys. Let's start with the candles. I'm gonna start with something different. Look what I have, candles from a different company. Okay, so I still have some in-depth reviews that I'm going to be doing of these, and actually I think what I may do is upload that later on today as a bonus video. I received both of these candles from the Octoly website. If you don't watch my beauty content, Octoly is it's an influencer platform that I utilize from time to time. You can connect with brands, and if they have a campaign that you're interested in, you can contact them and say, hey, I'm interested in trying your products, sharing my thoughts, and then they send them to you, and you do an honest review. Octoly never requires that the reviews are positive. They just ask that they are honest reviews. So anyway, Skylar, whose perfumes that I love and have purchased multiple times, they also have candles. And so they sent me their Vanilla Sky, which the perfume I already have and love. If you don't have Vanilla Sky and you love vanilla fragrances, you should check that out. And then also their Fall Cashmere, which super interesting fragrance right here. So the Fall Cashmere has notes of a roasted almond, cinnamon bark, and spiced ginger. Sorry, I'm still a little bit congested from my cold, which is lingering for all eternity. It's fine, I'm over it. And the Vanilla Sky has notes of cappuccino, pure vanilla, and caramelized cedar. This is so beautiful. Anyway, I'm at different points of the burning process with both of these, but this one is definitely just past the halfway point. So I know about the burn, and this one, I've just honestly kind of been savoring this one. because it smells so good. What I need to do is just burn it and then buy another one. That's what I need to do. Anyway, look for some in-depth reviews of these later on today, but suffice it to say, these are actually quite good for being a single wick candle. Now, are they house filling? No. So don't get excited about that. But they've done great in my master bath as well as my bedroom, which is where I'm burning them. Also burning in my bedroom this week. I've only lit this a few times. I'm kind of coveting her because I don't know where I can get another one of these. This is the Nest fragrance, candle. So obviously Nest does candles, right? But they don't typically do their perfumes in candle format. So this was like a special limited edition thing that I bought with a full size of the perfume. And this is the Midnight Fleur scented candle. So it came with the full size of the Midnight Fleur perfume, which by the way, if you don't have it, is one of the most beautiful. God, I love this scent. It's just so good, you guys. It's really hard to explain. I'll put the fragrance notes in the description box down below, but oh gosh, this was good. So I burned it just a little bit in my bedroom. It's one of those ones, you know, like you light it for like a couple hours and then you're like blow it out and then, you know, you wait like another month or two. I need to not do that. I need to just burn it because I have this thing about just enjoying the things that you have, right? Like this has been my thing for a couple years now where even if it's your last candle of your holy grail fragrance, burn it, enjoy it. Like there's no reason to just hoard it away in like a cabinet and take it out every once in a while to look at. Just enjoy it. I mean, you'll probably find something else that you love to replace it. I don't know. I just think every day is a special occasion and yeah, all that jazz. Okay, let's talk a couple of Kringle candles here. So, Holiday Pop. I have been informed that a lot of people don't like this scent, which kind of surprised me. Because I really like this. Now, I still have to do an in-depth review of this. This will probably be a review that will be up next Sunday. Tomorrow on Sunday, I'm finishing out the last of my holiday reviews that I didn't get up while I was sick. So there's 3 candle reviews that I'll put up tomorrow for you guys, and that just wraps up the rest of the holiday stuff. And then going forward, technically this is also a holiday candle, by the way. However, this is a very fruity, effervescent, boozy scent. So it's kind of fun for January. It's like a fun New Year's, and also just the label screams like festive New Year's Eve cocktail. Yum. Anyway, yeah, I really like this one. It's kind of like, I was talking with Ashley over on Instagram, and she was mentioning it's kind of like a better version of Bath & Body Works Champagne Pop. I would have to agree. I do like this better than Champagne Pop, but it's a similar type of vibe, right? Like you've got that fruity, like New Year's bubbly scent, and that's what that is, and I like it. I would totally repurchase that. And the burn has been really good. Also, you guys, my beloved, I think this is going to be like my most of the year signature scent going forward from Kringle. I originally purchased one of these. I got it, and just on cold sniff was like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I've ever smelled. It's their Sicilian Orange. So then whenever they had a 50% off sale in the last like month or two, I think I'm up to like 8 of these in my collection. I love this scent. This is fresh, juicy. Oh, it's so good. It's orange, maybe with like a touch of tangerine. It is the most delicious orange. I never really thought I'd get into like orange scents, but this one, so good. Honestly, this kind of knocks my beloved Nest Sicilian Tangerine out of the water. I really love this one. Oh my gosh, it's so good. If you are placing an order at Kringle for whatever and you're not entirely sure about this one, I think it's available in the daylights. I think you can probably get a wax melt or something. Just try this however you can. Try it. I don't think it's on sale right now, but you can use my 15% off code. By the way, that 15% off code is an affiliate code, so do not use that if you're not comfortable with it. You don't have to use it. So, but it's down there for you guys if you want. I'll put the information in the description box. This is delightful. And I'm almost done. I'll probably finish burning this tonight. This is the last of my Snowy Bridge, which is one of the reviews that you will see tomorrow. I I really enjoyed Snowy Bridge. It has kind of a nice, sophisticated smokiness to it, which I typically don't love in a home fragrance candle, but in this one, it's done really well. It's not as, it doesn't come across as aggressive as some of the Homeworks smoky scents do to my nose. I love me some Homeworks, you guys know that. Super loyal to the brand, love it. But the smoky scents that Harry puts out are just a little too smoky and aggressive for my nose. And so I've kind of always shied away from that, but Kringle has a couple of candles that have had that smoky note, like Cozy Christmas is another one. It's just so much more enjoyable when it's not the first thing that hits you in the face when you are smelling the candle, and that one's done really well. That's gonna be a repurchase next holiday season, hands down, gorgeous. Also finishing up the last of my beloved, oh, I love this one, you guys. I'll probably finish this one today as well. It is the Nest Spiced Orange and Clove, which has been renamed Spiced Orange Pomander and is now a Crate & Barrel exclusive. I will tell you, these are on clearance on the Crate & Barrel website. I don't know if they still have them available, but first of all, the Crate & Barrel shipping and handling is insanely expensive. Yeah, if you can go in store to pick these up, that would be my suggestion. If they have them on clearance in store, do that. But also, I don't even know that I would highly suggest picking this one up from this year, only because it burns so badly this year. It's very smoky, kind of sooty, just not what I'm used to from my Nest candles. I know that typically with my 3-wick Nest candles, they do get a little schmutzy towards the end, but I feel like this year they got smokier way earlier in the process, and it kind of ruined the fragrance. Now, this is one from a couple years ago. This was a 2019, and this single wick burned great. Like I have had no issues with this at all. I mean, there's that little bit of like usual residue that you get with the Nest formula. I believe they use a coconut wax formula. This just smells so good, you guys. Again, it's Spiced Orange Pomander, so it's orange and clove. It's beautiful, I love it. I love it. This is one of my favorite types of Christmas scents. More on that later. Anyway, love that. I'll be sad to see that finished, but that's okay. I'm just gonna switch to this citrus next. It'll be fine. Also, the other review that we'll see tomorrow is this. I won't spend too much time on it. It is Toasted Pumpkin S'mores from Scentworks. So Scentworks was on sale at Kohl's a few weeks ago for like 10 bucks each. So I picked some up, which was funny because I don't typically purchase the Scentworks candles, only because they don't do as well in my house. I have a very large open concept home, and these just aren't strong enough typically. However, this guy is definitely an exception. Holy moly, she's a powerhouse. She. The candle is a powerhouse. So good. Love this one. I'm gonna need more of that. All right, in my candle crocs, in here, I have one of my last, I think I still have 2 more actually, Yankee Candle Sugared Apples. I've just been taking the full jar full of wax and sticking it in my candle crocs. It's great because I get like almost 2 weeks worth of fragrance out of the full candle. So it's like I'm burning it, but then I have all the wax left over, which is fine. But yeah, love that. I do love that scent. Yankees, however, just don't perform as well for me when I light them, so I've just been melting mine. I don't actually think that I have anything in the candle crock in our bedroom, and then downstairs in the living room, I put the last little bit of my most recent, what was that, Vanilla Balsam candle. I didn't quite finish it up over Christmas, and so I just stuck it in the candle crock down there. If you don't know what a candle crock is, I will put my Candle Crock 101 video in the description box down below, as well as some great neutral candle crock options. So check that out down there. Let's talk wax melts. Finally getting out these 2 bricks, which I purchased a while ago when they were originally released. So this is Pink Poinsettia and Fluffy Fleece. I don't know if these bricks are still available. By the way, Bring Back My Bar starts today, right? The 1st? I think it starts on the 1st. I have an order in to Lisa. I'm so excited to get my bars. There's also some Scentsy Club exclusives this time around. Scentsy Club exclusives this time around. And yeah, there's a couple that I will put in my club for sure to be able to try out. That's the only way that you can get those. But anyway, Fluffy Fleece is a really nice kind of cotton meets cashmere scent type combo. Like a clean cotton laundry scent with a warm, cozy, like cashmere sweater type scent. I feel like that's the best way that I could explain it to where it would, if someone was explaining it to me, that would make sense. Let me know if that makes sense to you. I just think it's really fresh and clean, and it's kind of a nice thing to start the new year with. Honestly, I think this is a really great laundry room scent, and I could see myself warming this year round. So yeah, I think they should absolutely bring this back. I love this. It's really, really nice, and glad that I have that. And this one is really nice too. I expected this to smell more just like a straight up floral, but it doesn't. Used a little more in this one. This is actually mostly fruity to my nose. Maybe almost like a mix of like a really sweet, fresh cranberry or loganberry type note. Definitely very sweet. Almost candied, like almost like a candied cranberry. It's really nice. And then there is a hint of floral in here too. Like there is just a tiny bit of like a soft, just generic floral. It's really nice though. I love this one. I was actually almost considering putting this in my club, but I don't want my club to get like insane. And I think I actually purchased two of these, and two of the eggnog as well. And they're absolutely delightful. These are fabulous. Yes, love. Did some happy birthday. I love me happy birthday. It is Bring Back My Bar, so it did not come back this last go around, which made some people happy because they're tired of seeing happy birthday come back. But I love it. I think it's one of the best fragrances that Scentsy has ever put out. And in terms of it being like a gourmand, like vanilla heavy type scent, it's a really great performer too. So love that. And then these guys right here, which gladly I can leave up here for my empties now. Finished the, probably this will be the last one that I do. I have this in my club as well. It's Toasted Marshmallow. It's a sweeter version of Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works. And then Wassail, which is citrus, apple, like holiday spices all mixed up together. It smells like the drink. So there's that. If you've ever had that from Trader Joe's, it smells just like that. Cherry apple strudel, this was nice. I don't remember when I bought this, but this was really nice. I like this, although it's not super heavy on the cherry. It smells more like an apple strudel to me. You've got that nice baked apple note in here, and then that like streusel topping, like the cinnamon, butter, sugar combo with that little bit of flour to like hold it up. It's really nice. This is delicious. If this is this in the current catalog? I honestly don't remember when I bought this, but if it's in the current catalog, you should check this out. That's delicious. And then the last of my joy and wonder, you guys, this was fabulous. I almost want to put this in my club. This smells like a really kind of heavy, ambery, perfumey scent. I feel like there's some patchouli in here, but it's like done really well. It doesn't smell like Dirty Hippie. I love this one. If this is still available, it does come in a trio, unless obviously you put it in your club. But oh, I love this. It was so good. This and the Mighty Pine were amazing. And the like cider scent that comes in that trio is fabulous too. I don't think you can go wrong with that trio at all. So I loved it. All right, you guys, that is the very first weekly home fragrance roundup of 2022. So here is to an amazing year filled with lots of candle and wax adventures for all of us who love this home fragrance world. And I'm very excited to see what the companies are going to be putting out this year. Very curious to see what Harry is going to do with Slatkin & Co. now that he has his name back. So I'm very excited for Homeworks. I'm excited to see what Kringle comes out with this year. I'm very curious to see what route Bath & Body Works takes, whether it's just kind of sorry about the lighting, repackaging a lot of the same stuff over and over again, like they tend to do, or whether they're going to innovate a little bit or hopefully continue to improve the burn of their candles, which is my big gripe with them. It's just the quality of the burn isn't super great. A lot of the fragrances and the scents are wonderful. Like, I don't have complaints about the fragrances. It's the burn performance that's my issue. And I do purchase my candles to be able to burn them. Ideally, I obviously use my candle crocs a lot, but it's not something that I want to have to do. I would rather burn the candles than melt them necessarily. You know, the croc is a good backup in case there's like a flop here and there, but I didn't actually intend for those to be like a regular thing that I use all the time. So kind of interesting. Anyway, you guys, I hope you have a great start to the year. Let me know what you are burning on this New Year's Day in the comments down below. Check out the description box. Please subscribe if you're new. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.